Oh my god, is it another episode? You ain't dreaming. I'm back. This is Philip the Punisher Collins, and I'm back with a sexy new logo for the Oddity Critics. You probably already seen it because I put it in the video, and I don't even know it yet because I haven't edited it yet. But here I am. I'm back, and well, I can't say that because that's racist. But I'm wearing black and blue and a black hat. Anyways, if you guys don't know, today is my birthday. So I was like, you know what? What's a good time to go into doing this again? Might as well be my birthday. You know, celebrate with you fine folks. Even though one of you guys unsubscribed, fuck you who unsubscribed. But you ain't watching this, so who cares? But all you other guys and girls, you're fucking awesome. Sorry I've been gone for more than a month. Just with everything going on, try to come up with ideas of what to do or think of what I want to do, and then got a logo, and I was supposed to have a special guest on by this point, and things have just been crazy, not going the way that I wanted to, so I decided might as well just dive right back into this shit, and I'm here to let you know a couple of things before I get into this comedy stuff. So, new logo. That's the first big thing. You guys seen it. I already posted it at the beginning of the video. Probably somewhere else. And I'm probably going to put it somewhere else. And somewhere else. And somewhere else. So you guys can get used to this new fucking logo. My buddy, Mass Hollow. Check him out on Instagram. He did it. And very professional. Asked me what I wanted. Great guy. And I appreciate what he did for a budget. Other big news. I've been thinking, and I've been wrapping my head around, and there's a reason why I'm wearing this shirt. Not just because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So the more I think about it, and more people who know me know I'm a horror movie buff, okay, and not just the Punisher buff. As you can tell, I got an It poster, 3 from Hell, this horror movie poster behind me. You know, yes, I watch everything. But I'm a horror movie guy. So I decided, you know what? It's not getting many recommendations. I think this channel is going to start swerving to being a horror movie channel where I review horror movies, especially more independent horror movies. You know, stuff that doesn't make it to the main screen as much. Now, we'll still be reviewing movies like that, you know, stuff like A Hills Have Eyes or A Purge or something like that. But I want to get more into the independent horror movies, you know, more that people don't talk about, stuff like Rubber or Crocodile by Tobe Hooper, you know, since I'm wearing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, shit like that. So that's some big news right there. It's gonna be more of a horror movie channel. Also doing some comedy. That's what I'm here for right now. So I'm just gonna jump into it. My comedy thing that I'm gonna talk about is the first and only time I ever been to a strip club. And actually, the first time I ever been to a strip club was beginning of this year, right before this pandemic happened. I went to this little place called Deja Vu. Some people might have heard of it. Some people might not have. And I went to go see my favorite adult actor, one of my favorite adult actresses there, Lauren Phillips. Check her out if you're of age. You might be impressed. I have a thing for redheads. So, you know, this is going to sound weird to you guys. But my dad's been wanting me to go with him to a strip club so he can break my cherry for a strip club. Because he thinks that's a good. Some parents want to drink the first beer with their kid and all that. No, my dad wanted me to go to a strip club, and let me just say, I turned 29 today. So when this happened, I was 28. So this has been over 10 years in the making. Okay. So I decided when I'm going to a strip club, I'm gonna look all nice and fancy and whatnot. I didn't bring a lot of money because, you know, I know a lot of things are like dollar bills and all that. I know the main things of a strip club. You know what I mean? So I brought like $70 with me just in case. But getting ready, you know, I got my beard all ready, got my hair all slicked back, looking good. I'm a person who I believe I look good in a lumberjack shirt. And so I wore a lumberjack shirt with something underneath. I think it was a Jaw shirt because, you know, still got to support the horror movies and all that. And some nice jeans. So, me and my dad's going. We go to the strip club. Even before we got in there, if you guys don't know, especially depending on what area you live in, there's usually going to be some homeless people in front of a strip club. Okay? So going to the strip club, we get there, we park. Not more than fucking 20 feet out of getting in the car, there's a homeless person who goes, hey, can I ask you a question? Before you guys go in and see this young, fine ladies doing what they do, can I get a couple of dollars? And I'm thinking, motherfucker, I'm there to spend money on the girls. Unless I'm getting a lap dance from you, and first of all, you're not that good looking, so I probably wouldn't get a lap dance from you, okay? So that's my first thought going in. I go, oh no, man, I only brought a certain amount of money, you know, and technically I got to get it out of the ATM machine before I go. Sorry, but you know, unless you can break a 20, you know, I ain't got no money for you. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean because you guys probably go to strip clubs all the time, you fucking pervs. Anyway, so get in there. Me and my dad standing in line, and this is what my dad says to me. Oh, I got my own to pay my way in. I'm thinking, motherfucker, I thought you're paying for me too. You know, you're taking me to a strip club. You say you want to break my cherry, so now I got to pay for my own ticket. I'm like, shit, now I'm down $20. Man, now I only got $50. And I called ahead because I wanted to see how much lap dance from this girl was going to cost. I knew they were lying to me because they were like, oh, $15. I go, ooh, that's a good deal. Oh, man, she must be having some specials going on. Maybe she's not getting as many dances as she could, but who knows? Because she was there the night before. Whatever, you know, we'll see. So I get there. I buy my ticket. My dad buys the ticket. We're going in, and there's a stage right when you go through the door. I was like, okay, well, this stage ain't that big, and there's quite a bit of people. Turn to my right. There's another stage up there. I go, man, you gotta go up some stairs and all that. Nothing wrong with that because there's only a few stairs. But I'm like, damn, you got a stage right next to a stage and music everywhere. Like, how is anybody focusing? So I try to find me a spot to stand at, and I go to this one side. A lot of motherfuckers over there. Go to my left. A lot of motherfuckers over there. I go, damn, this place is crowded. Is it because of Lauren Phillips? No, it's because a whole bunch of fucking perverts come out these days. I'm looking around after I'm posted up, you know, got my arm against a fucking 2x4, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm talking about. Something in the wall a pole that's standing up so you can, you know, I'm not talking about stripper pole. I wasn't on there, you know. And you might get a little bit of dancing from me, but who knows if you pay me enough. That's all you get for free. Anyways, so I'm there. I'm looking around. It's dark. I can see why it's dark. First of all, I ain't the prettiest looking guy in the bunch. I know I ain't no Ryan Reynolds, okay? But some of these girls, I'm like, damn, they hire anybody at a strip club. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm looking around. I'm like, well, I want my first dance to be my dance chair to be broken by Lauren Phillips. So then I hear her dances cost $50. Oh shit! All I got is $50 left on me. I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to settle for a picture, which it is what it is. And my picture might be in here somewhere, maybe around this area. We'll see if I can work it in without it getting taken down. Anyways, so she's supposed to be on at 11 and 1 o'clock, okay? It's about 10:30. I'm like, oh, shit. I got to wait 30 minutes. So while I'm waiting, I'm talking to my dad. First of all, I thought, like I said, I thought I'm dressed up good. I'm looking at these other motherfuckers, sweatpants, fucking, I can't, random shirts. There's a few people who was dressed up like me, but I'm looking around. Guess what? Nobody's coming up to me because you always see in movies and all like, hey, you want a lap dance and all that, all this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know what you know. I know you know what I'm talking about because you guys have probably been to 20, 100. You fucking pervs. So I waited for one to come up to me, and it took all until like 10 minutes before Lauren Phillips was getting on stage. Okay, so 20 minutes I'm there, and it took a stripper finally to come up to me, ask me if I want to dance. I go, no, I'm sorry, I'm good, thank you. Try to, not brush it off because I'm like, ooh, finally somebody finally asked me. But the dances by themselves are $15. So that's probably where the person got it mixed up with this whole situation. She goes, are you sure? I got big tits. I'm like, no, I'm good, thank you though. So 5 minutes go by, song plays and all that. And then it's like $1 lap dance. And this time she comes back up to me. And I'm not saying she's ugly or nothing like that. I'm chubby. She's a little chubby. She does have big tits. I ain't going to lie about that. And she comes to me and goes, do you want a lap dance now? I go, no, ma'am. I'm still good. Thank you, though. She goes, but it's $1 lap dance. I go, no, ma'am. I'm good. I'm just here for blah 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 blah. Lauren Phillips. Oh, okay. This goes to my dad. Following my dad because fucking hair's all fucked up and all that. No wonder no girls are coming up to us. I go, man, this guy. They probably think this guy just came off the street. He's wearing fucking slacks and all that, and I'm here dressed up in nice jeans and whatnot. And then Lauren Phillips gets up. And taking that I only had $50. I wanted to throw some money on there, but then I was like, I want this lap dance. You know what I mean? So I waited for the lap dance, or waiting for her to finish and all that. I didn't throw no money on there because I'm trying to save my money because, I'm fucking cheap like that. And being my first time, I didn't want to waste all the money I brought. So I'm looking around, and there was this one girl that I saw. Little tiny girl, probably about like this tall to me. Like a head shorter. Glasses, tattoos, nerdy girl. Grrr. That's all I got to say about that. But if I didn't get no lap dance or anybody else, I already had my eye on this girl. So I'm looking around, waiting for Lauren Phillips because she was supposed to come down, sign autographs, take pictures, do lap dances, yada, yada, yada. There's this black guy. Not being racist, this is what he is. I'm watching him go to every stripper like, hey, baby, hey, baby, hey, baby, hey, baby, hey, baby. And he's trying to get he's not trying to get a lap dance. He's trying to fuck him. I'm like, man, I wish I had the courage of that motherfucker right there. But I respect women. And I'm like, I'd rather not be. Lauren Phillips finally comes out. This guy makes a beeline to her. Hey, baby. I'm like, motherfucker. So he grabs her by the hand. He's talking to her and all that. And he, try to get her digits and all that. And she's professional. She let him talk for a couple minutes and all that. And finally, he goes his own way because he knows he's not going to get any. So finally, my dad collects autographs, so he's going to get her autograph. He got her autograph, and I was thinking about lap dances, and I was thinking, I really want to, but do I want to waste the last bit of my money? So I was like, let me get a picture with her. So I got a picture with her. She was like, let's get another one. I'm like, ooh, because she charged me $15 for taking a picture with her. So I got two pictures, and one she's like standing next to me, and she's taller than me, okay? You're going to see in the picture. And the second one, she's pressing her breast against me. I'm like, ooh, this feels nice. Now I know what it feels like to have a porn star on you. So, in my mind, I was like, damn, why did I waste my money? But then, so I started talking to her, and I was like, "Oh, I just want you to know, this is my first time coming to a strip club, and I came to see you." And she was very cordial. She was very nice. I'm glad I got to meet her. She's really nice, and saying like, "Oh, I hope you had fun." Blah 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 blah. And I tell her, I go, "I had fun. I enjoyed the show, but I'm gonna tell you, it's not my scene, because I." Looking at all these creepy motherfuckers, I'm standing there thinking, am I one of these creepy motherfuckers? I think I'm dressed nice, but all of a sudden I get enough strippers and all that coming up to me because I guess I don't look like money. Which I don't blame them, because I didn't have a lot. So, I'm talking to her and I was like, yeah, the reason why it's not my scene is because I watched this guy come up to every stripper, not COVID, and asked him, try to get a booty call from him and all that without getting a lap dance. Last I know, money talks, bullshit walks. If you're willing to spend some money on a girl, that's going to go further for you than just try to holler at him. I might be wrong, but you guys be the judge. Anyway, so I'm telling her, she goes, "Oh, I deal with that all the time." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you shouldn't." I go, "I understand you're an adult actress, so you're going to get people like this all the time. They're just going to talk to you and, try to want to hook up, because who doesn't want to fuck a porn star? Maybe if you're Mormon, I guess not. But I'm not." So I was like, "Ooh, but I was like, well, I just want to say thank you again. Thanks for being nice to me and blah, 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 all this shit." So she's like, "Oh, well, I hope you stay for my 1 o'clock showing." First of all, my dad's like a gremlin. You need to get him to bed before midnight. It's about, well, actually, I think it was about midnight. And he probably could have waited another hour and saw another show because she said it was different and all that. But I'm like, yeah, but I really don't have that much more money. And, maybe if I made a shirt said Lauren Phillips fan, maybe I would have stayed. But, I decided to go the classy route and how I was dressed. So, me and my dad finally leave. But the funny thing is, we didn't want her to see us leave, not like it fucking matters to her. But we go out the back, not the back way, but I'm gonna hoe around just to go out there. And if she turned just like this, she would have saw us leave. Okay, so that was hilarious. And what happens when we leave? The homeless guy again. And I'm like, "Sorry, man. I spent all my money in there. You know how it is, player." Anyway, so we get there, and I'm telling my dad, I'm like, I'm kind of proud of myself. First strip club, because I hear stories about my uncle. Well, I don't call him my uncle. His name is Danny. He's a fucking asshole. Anyways, I hear about Danny, and then he would go to a strip club, and he'd just be like looking at the girl's pussy, not even pay attention to the girl. And I'm the whole time just focused on the girl, just talking to him, and just talking to all the, if a girl comes up to me, looking at him in the eyes and all that. And it made me realize I'm a fucking loser. I should have not been like staring at the cooch or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, I should have been out there and be like, "Hey, you want to give me a lap dance?" And like I said, I wish I had that guy's his moxie of talking to girls, which I'm more reserved, and I don't want to just go out there and be like, "Oh yeah, give me a lap dance. Let's see where it goes from there." Kind of bullshit. Anyways, but I was so proud of myself that the next day, I treated myself to breakfast. I was like, "You know what, motherfucker, you didn't spend that much money. You deserve a chicken biscuit." So I went and got me a chicken biscuit the next day, ate it, and just thought about what could have been. What could have been. Moral of the story is, strip clubs are weird. If you like going to a strip club, nothing against you. But if you're going, make sure you look fancy. Don't be looking like these guys in gym shorts and sweatpants and a fucking army t-shirt. This is army. Even if you're not in the army, fucking weird. Go dressed up, look a little classy, put a little pimp shine on your shoulders, and go out there and have some fun. I like to stay behind the keyboard. If you get that, you get that. Anyways, but that's my experience at going to a strip club the first and only time. Will I ever go again? Maybe another one of my favorite porn stars come up. But this time I'm going to make sure I bring enough money. Anyways, thank you. Don't forget that, okay, so just also a quick little, if you got to this part, I'll be doing comedy down here in the garage. But when I start doing reviews, I'm going to be filming upstairs at my house. Okay? So it's going to be looking different because I got more room to, fucking get into my fucking comedy down here. When the other one, I'm going to be sitting in a fucking recliner, being all comfortable and, slouch, whatnot. Just enjoying myself. But that being said, stay tuned. Tell me what you like about the logo. Or tell me if you like the logo. Or you can tell me what you like about it. It's up to you. Give me some horror movie references because after this, it's going to be horror movies. I'm going to review, if movie theaters open up, I'm going to review the big movies. But I'm going to mainly stay horror movies. I'm going to try to do, reactions to horror movies. That's what I'm going to start doing, reactions to. Because I learned how to record videos and myself at the same time. I'm just having to learn how to edit it together. But I appreciate you guys fucking staying with me, waiting me out. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed hearing about my first strip club moment because you probably had more fun laughing at it than I had going to it. And I always appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Philip the Punisher Collins. This has been the Audio Critics. And like I always say, stay classy.